We've spoken a lot in recent days about the recertification process that buildings in Miami-Dade County are required to go through every 40 years.
It was a requirement born out of another tragic incident in Miami's past. CBS 4's Jim DeFede joins us now to talk about that history and the man behind those recertifications. Jim.
Lauren, yes, it was a 1974 when the DEA building here in downtown Miami collapsed. There was a parking garage on the roof of the building. It gave way, and 7 DEA employees, including several agents, were killed in that disaster. Out of that, a man by the name of John Pistorino, who was a consulting engineer for Dade County back in the day, came up with a plan to say, how do we avoid something like this from ever happening again? And so he put forth the idea of having buildings recertified every 40 years, because that DEA building was just about 40 years old itself. And so he's the man behind it. He's still an active engineer now and is consulting on a lot of projects. And I asked him during an interview just exactly if he thinks that the 40-year recertification program has been effective. This is what he had to say.
So I think it's worked fine over these years. This issue that just came up is the first time we've ever had a building like this collapse. There's been a number of instances where buildings found out there were problems and they had to take care of them and get it resolved right away. This is the first one where we had a tragic loss of life like this. And once again, I want to emphasize, you don't wait 40 years before you start looking at these buildings. They're supposed to be looked at from the day one they're built and maintained, and they should be, by the building owner, should be often looked at, and these kinds of things can be checked. I get a little frustrated when, okay, we have a 40-year recertification. That doesn't mean you wait 40 years and all of a sudden you start looking at these kind of things. That's not the case.
Now, he said he's worried that sometimes building owners just rely on the 40-year recertification, as you just heard him, not to maintain the type of issues and keep up on the repairs that are necessary in a building. And one last thing I just want to be clear, because John Pistorino has not reviewed any of the records yet as it relates to what occurred in Surfside. He's just talking more generally. I want to make that clear, that he's not saying that that's the cause of the Surfside collapse, but that it's, but yet he expects some changes to be made. Maybe instead of every 40 years, that requirement comes down to every 30 or 35 years.
Well, Jim, we're hearing that one of the possible reasons the repairs to the Champlain Tower South were delayed is the reluctance of some owners to absorb the costs, and that's understandable. I would imagine that's a common problem, right?
It's a very common problem. It's one of those things where, they were facing, initially the estimate on the repairs at the Champlain Tower South was $9 million. In the last few years, it grew. The actual amount was going to be closer to $15 million. You start talking about what type of an assessment that is for those individual condominium owners, that can get pricey. If you start having those sort of inspections going on across the county more stringently being conducted, a lot of homeowners and condo owner associations are going to balk at that. One of the things John Pistorino says, a lot of people who trained with him over the years, he's almost 80 years old today, but a lot of the people that that trained with him are now senior building officials in the city, in various cities and counties. And he says whenever a building or a homeowners association or condominium association comes forward to complain, they usually like to take out a picture of that DEA building collapse and say, this is why we have to do this.
In the future, they may pull out a picture of the Surfside building. Jim, thank you very much. Look for much more of Jim's one-on-one with John Pistorino coming up on CBS 4 News at 7, right after the CBS Evening News.